Band-Aid gang. Y'all get in here. Smash that like button. We got another one, gang. We got another one. I repeat, we got another one. Another banger for y'all, gang. Bringing nothing but the truth, hands down. I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. We beat you. Let's go. Shouts out to South Memphis all day. Right here. Shouts out to my mods. Shouts out to Wonder Mike. Let's go. Y'all get in here. We got 6 in the building. Let's turn this motherfucker up, y'all. Long live Dolph. 4th and inches. We putting it down on this one. We got Dr. E in the building, waiting on Diamond Gang. Shouts out to YG. Shouts out to Judge Evie. Peanut Butter Face. Everybody that supports the channel been showing love. All the new subscribers, all the people in the bushes. This band gang. Smash that like button. Everybody sub up. Hit that like button before you come in the room, man. Hit that like button before you come in the room and show some love, gang. Get your pen and pads. Get your pen and pads, gang. We got 7 in the building. Let's go. You bend corners and come right back. Yeah, I told you we ain't got to live like this. We got another banger for y'all. We swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Y'all get in here. Smash that like button. We were her. Band-Aid gang. Initials B-A-G. Bad. B-A-G. Band-Aid gang. Bad. Let's go.
What up, little bro?
What up, little bro? We see you down there, DG. Y'all get in here. Dooney gang members in the building. Rest in peace. Dooney, rest in peace. We right here, we putting it down tonight, man. Shouts out to all the people in Chicago, all the people in Memphis, all the people in the Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, down South. We putting it down for Dolph, man. We putting it down for Dolph, man. If you a part of this channel, gang, hey, you at the right place, man. We ain't never leave the cookie shop, because it started there, and it's gonna finish there. Let's go. Band-Aid gang. We right here. Everybody smash that like button. Y'all get in here. About to get ready to start shortly. Somebody tag Raven, gang. Somebody tag Raven. We don't mean no harm. We don't want no smoke. We just want the truth. We want to know what Raven's story is about. We've talked to you before, Raven. You know what I'm saying? If you know the email, you can get with us. Or you can come up now. You can come up now. We'll be in the block. No, we don't have no problem being in the block. Somebody tag Raven. Raven, get up in here. Raven, come on, get up in here, Raven. I ain't calling no names. That's not what we do on this channel. This ain't the name calling channel. Yeah, this ain't the beef with you channel. Nah, this ain't no beef. This justice. Y'all get in here. Y'all don't want to miss this one. Shouts out to the replay gang. Real talk. What you did? Yeah, just that some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. The mathematics ain't adding up. 2 + 2 don't equal 9. Yeah, get the equal 9. What up, Band-Aid gang? BAG. Let's get it. Bang. Let's go. Shouts out to all my MODs, my mods, members on duty. Y'all know what time it is. Time to knock the rubber off the elastic in your drawers tonight. This is epic, y'all. This right here is epic. I promise you, the last videos that we did are classic. The numbers will grow. The channel will grow. We'll bring nothing but the truth. Band-Aid gang, let's go. What's up, Miss Clark 47 in the building? Shouts out to Miss Clark 47. That's gang. We right here. We about to turn up. Y'all already know this room gonna get packed. You already know they gonna fill up. They gonna come up in this month. We got MFD up in the building. What's up? The General MFD. The leader of all my mods. Make sure shit and all jot it down and correct. Y'all get y'all pen and pads. After this one go off, y'all, we about to turn up. Y'all don't want to miss this one, man. Y'all want to be here for this one. I said, damn. Let's go. Band-Aid gang. Band-Aid gang. We beat you. I hope you got you something to drink and your thinking pads. We got 10 in the building. MFD, how many lights we got? Let's get some lights up. Let's get them lights up to 20 lights before we get ready to even start. 20 lights. Anybody, all y'all got to do is tag Raven and try to get her over here. Get her over here, Raven. Come over here and get this resolved. We're not giving you a chance. We're asking you to come get this resolved. Because we ain't finished yet. Yeah, we ain't finished yet. Let's go. Thank you, Memphis South. 11 lights in the building. Thank y'all. We hit 10. We appreciate it. Let's get another light up, gang. Thank y'all. Let's keep this shit in the algorithm. Y'all watching history right here. Long live Dolph. Justice for Dolph. Young Dolph Sector. We right here. Let's go. Salute everybody in the chat. Salute everybody in the chat, gang. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody been having a blessed day, a wonderful week. We halfway there. It's hump time. Y'all already know what time it is. It's hump time, y'all, so we got to get straight to it, get straight to the business. I've been blessed, never stressed, at least trying not to be, and I hope everybody else is. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight, joining the chat. I want to thank everybody, Replay Game, everybody that's been supporting this channel, keeping it going, keeping us in the algorithms, and we still got a long way to go. A long way to go. Dr. E is back in the building. What's up, Dr. E? What up, gang?
All right. Can you hear me?
Look what you put here instead of
Low. Mic check.
Yo.
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
I hear you.
All right.
What up, E?
Hey, what's up? I was wondering if you can hear me. I'm over here by this mountain. I was like, I don't think you can hear me.
All right. I hear you real good. I'm about to drop this curtain real quick, gang. So we can get ready to rock the show. Hold on real quick, everybody. What up? 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 What up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Now, we here now. We here now. We are here now, gang. We got an exclusive.
That's cool.
We got an exclusive Band-Aid, gang.
That's cool.
And Dr. Ian looked like you were one eye and I'm the other eye, so we peeking down in them, gang. So, if anybody could, once again, we can tag Raven on here today. I wanted to let everybody know that I ain't never lied to y'all. I ain't never lied to y'all. Ever. What up, High Alert?
Hello,
We got action. That's right. That's right. Shouts out to Cupcake, too, if she comes. And now 14 in the building. Let's get the likes up. Now, we already know, everybody, that, hey, Judge Evie, Hernandez Govan is filing motion there, which was in court today. And it's been a lot of things that we're going to cover when it comes to that. I do have a live coming up tomorrow about that. I don't want to give that much intel on the situation, but we can tap in as we go, on little pieces. But I will show some of that tomorrow. I know I've been pushing the live back with Black Youngster and Zach Randolph. Don't pay attention to that. That is on the timeline. I'm going the way nature moves me. That is on the timeline. But something happened big today, y'all. Nothing just to tap around and celebrate about, because it's still justice for Dolph. It's still something sad that happened to this brother, gang. And it's sad. But I do want to share something with everybody. Me and Dr. E spoke about it. Hey, Judge Evie, put your link in the chat, Judge Evie. Y'all start checking out Judge Evie channel. That's the judge. She's definitely in the sector, gang. She handles cases, and she's serious, and she be popping that gavel on y'all ass. So y'all got to tap in with Judge Evie. She's one of the realest that I watch. I follow Judge Evie. So if y'all want to watch good content, y'all go over there and support the sister over there, man. Support the sister. We support each other. We one big tribe. We one big family. We beat you, Band-Aid gang. So, anytime, Judge Evie, you know, I love you, Judge Evie. I look up to you. I always watch your content. You're a great person, and I just love your swag. So that's what it's all about. Unique people. So everybody check this out, gang. I told y'all I didn't lie. I told y'all I didn't lie. I told the truth. And something happened today. Me and Dr. E talked about it. I know I have been telling y'all what was bothering me with Raven about her father, her telling me her father was at the store. So, well, guess what, gang? Did anybody catch that, her live today? Did anybody put a one in the chat if you caught her live today? If not, I'm going to bring it to you in real time. If you seen her live today, put a one in the chat, Band-Aid gang, if y'all was trolling. Because I do troll. I troll your ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am a troll. Dr. South Memphis said, what's up, gang?
What up? What up? You can hear me. What up? What up? What's up, Shaq?
Yep, he hear you. So, well, nobody saw it. Well, I'm bringing it to you. Guys gonna be shocked. So, Raven, if you're around and you're watching, now we know, Raven, that you're watching. Raven is watching the channel, and I told y'all when y'all was asking me, get her over here. Well, I'm asking her to come over because, again, let's be mindful. One thing Raven can say about me, which she says on this video, she thought I was a cool dude. I'm still a cool dude, everybody. Welcome, Judge Evie. I'm still a cool dude. I could drag Raven, gang. I could. But that's not me. And she probably could drag me back, vice versa. But at the end of the day, this is still a woman, a business owner that is trying to clear her name. Let's say it like that. Let's be mindful. Let's be real. I'm not here to, I'm different than Onan. I'm not going to call her all kind of names and make a person feel bad. That's not me. So at least she can give me that respect. One thing y'all can say about us, if we going to ride on this, be the Band-Aid gang, we going to be solid. We ain't going to be out here causing that type of drama. I don't want that type of name. I just want truth. That's it. I'm not here to joke her, talk about her, call her names. That's not it. We gonna do it the right way. Therefore, people can respect the channel. This ain't the messy channel. This is the truth channel, gang. This BAG. Bad gang. Band-Aid gang. We beat you. And we gonna stand on that. So let's go ahead and watch what happened today, everybody. So what happened, as y'all can see right here, I didn't pay attention to this when I was in the chat. So here's the logo that I tell everybody that you see on that name, Sco. The logos that I saw. Thanks. We gonna make him proud. We gonna make him proud. Now, I see somebody put Onan was banging hard on you. So I'm on your side. That's what somebody put. Now, let's watch the video. So what happened was, me and Angel was riding. Raven was live. So I said, Angel, should I go on? She didn't really say nothing. I said, well, Angel, grab the phone and let's go ahead and get in there. Diamond, where you at, gang? Hey, Cupcake. So Raven's in there, and we come in as my troll channel, but my beef channel, the Honeycomb Hideout. Apparently, she knew who it was. Apparently, she knew who it was. So she says, I know who you are. Well, you guys are going to see it here live in real time. And she said, the Content Kings guy. Now, you have been over there talking shit about me. So I'm like, I'm not talking shit. I'm just showing facts of what's going on. So, all of a sudden, we come in as we beat you. She didn't kick us out. Raven's not about all that. If Raven's standing on what she believes in, Raven, and this is fair use commentary on the Act 107, Raven's gonna let it stay. So let's rock a show, gang. Let's check this out and do our evaluations. Get your pen and pads. I know me and Dr. E are going to have a ball with this one. Here we go, gang. So I pull up in the chat. You're going to see me texting in the chat.
And zero motherfucker lied, but I told you what it was. Not you, Johnny. Just like the little honeycomb nigga that just, I don't even know who the fuck, what kind of nigga name they sell honeycomb, but that's okay. The honeycomb nigga that just came in here, my nigga, you over there talking cash money shit about me.
Now see, we ain't been talking no cash money shit about her. Judge Evie, MFD, South Memphis, Cupcake. Talking cash shit to me is calling people names and all that. I ain't called you no name. I have looked at videos. Bandit Gang has looked at videos and done commentary of fair use commentary and just doing the case right. So listen, let's continue. This happened today, y'all.
But in the same breath, don't block them, y'all. We beat you. You told Content King your dad was there and left and came back.
So as y'all see, there I go in the chat. We beat you. You told Content Kings, which is us, we Content Kings, your dad was there and left and came back in his fancy car. Now, y'all heard me say fancy car, right? Now, I didn't say that in this sentence. I mean, I said that in this sentence. I did not say he left in his little car in this sentence. But she did tell me he left in a little car, his little car and came back in his fancy car. So y'all seeing the text in real life. So we right here, gang. We right here. So check this out.
Back in his fancy car. Okay. Once again, why is my dad? Hold on. I don't know why is my dad such a big issue to you? And why you change your shit? Content. Ain't you the same nigga?
See, so that means she know right there who we are. Hey, September Virgo, she know who we are. Ain't you the same nigga? So she been watching us. I don't know how she found us, but we are capping the algorithms. Now she know Content Kings and she know Honeycomb Hideout. But apparently she knowing now that this is me. Now watch this, gang. Let's go.
Honeycomb, Content King, y'all all the same. So yeah.
Look, Dr. E, y'all see me typing to her, right? Y'all, can you see that good, E? Can everybody see me
Yeah,
typing?
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
I'm glad I didn't send it to you earlier. We just talked about it. We get the chance to see it in real time. All right. So, Raven, hit the link if you want to come up. You know we've had conversations on the channel, and we just keep it all the way above. So, check it out.
Thank you. If Dolph was shot at McDonald's, they would never black. I already know. That's what I'm saying. That's what black people do. That's what black people do. That's what black people do. Black people blame each other. You know, even though the truth has been right there in your face, Cornelius Smith literally took his ass on the stand, one of the shooters, and told y'all from start to finish how this shit went down. And a motherfucker still ain't satisfied. You still gotta bring down the
Now,
black
y'all see
owned
what I put?
business
That you
where all
said
this
your
shit
dad
took
was
place.
there.
You see what I'm saying? I said my dad was there and left and then came back after the shooting. Yeah, of course. Duh.
See?
He was there early that morning, around like 5 or 6 that morning, when my cousin came. My cousin was there.
Now, did she ever say her dad was there at 5 or 6 in the morning? She said her mother was there at 5 or 6 in the morning. Bingo. Bingo. She said her mother was there. Everybody in the chat, y'all know that her mother was there at 5 or 6 in the morning to check the store, right? Dr. E?
Yeah, but I remember you saying her mother opened the store, and then something about him later, but don't let it play.
He left. Matter of fact, you want the truth?
Yeah, we want the truth. I thought you been. So what you been telling us the whole time then?
Yeah, you are trying to break me down, but that's cool. I'm gonna let you have it. Take this back with your people, okay? So y'all can talk about this shit and twist it and try to make it as if my motherfucking family has something to do with it. I'm gonna give you a little leeway, okay? And you can have this for your page over there, so you can try to get your subs up. I don't know why you think this is gonna come to get your subs up, because this story is old, okay? This is over with. My dad came up
Look, I
there
said I'm not trying to break you down.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning when my cousin came to open the store. My cousin is a manager. He can open the store. He can bake all the cookies. He can do everything. That's what my cousin was doing at the time. My dad left.
See?
He left, went back home to chill to chill. He really wasn't even supposed to be at work that day because my cousin was there. Guess what? My cousin called, said he had an issue. You know, he wasn't feeling well. And could my dad come back up there and relieve him? Okay, which nobody knows. So now you have a ding ding, you got something. So and my dad was like, okay, I'll come back up there in a little bit. And then I guess that's when all the other shit happened. Then my dad pulled back up. So, and why you think my dad had something to do with it, I'll never know. Hell, I was downtown when it happened. So it's so eerie to me how motherfuckers just want you to be guilty. What's up, Cupcake? All people do that, but unfortunately we learn from
Look,
white
I said
people.
you said your mother was there.
Unfortunately,
Not your
these days
dad.
there's money
Wow.
in telling lies on people. I already know it's most definitely money in telling lies on people. If I would have come on this motherfucker right now and tell all y'all, yeah, we did it, and let that motherfucking narrative run, even though I know damn well it's a lie, probably would have had millions of people on my motherfucking page right motherfucking now because I said that
Y'all
lie.
seeing it in real life.
But
Look.
me, I'm not reckless. I'm not irresponsible. I'm none of those things.
See,
So I would never
she's
lie
not answering that now.
about
Look, see?
anything about
She's
like
not
that
answering it.
of that magnitude. You see what I'm saying?
She's not answering it.
They in his screen recording. You already know it. You already know all of that. But you know the good thing about my God don't play about me, and he don't play about my reputation. And that's the only person that's
Look, y'all.
responsible for my reputation is God. You know what I'm saying? Look, what's your name? Seat, whatever your name is, beat you. You done already been a little reckless with your shit over there. I done already told you what the TI is. Why you so focused on my family though is crazy. When you know motherfucking well my dad wasn't there. You saw him pull up in that motherfucking
You just said he was
black
there,
monster.
though.
I like to call it the fancy car, the black monster.
Now, see? Watch this. Let's go back a little bit. Now, you said I know damn well your daddy wasn't there. Now you twist it. Yeah, I'm not have no problem with your family, gang. I'm not attacking your family. This is not an attack. I'm going off your words, Raven. That's it. If you're in the chat, Raven, please come up. I'll drop the link. I will drop the link so you can say it clearer, Raven. I'm just saying, when I just asked you here, you said your mom was at the store. You didn't respond to that. Now everybody see why I've been going hard. Not hard on you, but really hard for Dolph. Because I'm going off of your words. You said your mother, you told everybody, the news reporters and everybody, that your mother was there earlier that morning checking on the employees. So your dad was there with your mom? Why you just didn't say my mom and dad was there? So now we know why Maurice got the phone in. Because you are finna say he went in the store. I got that too. I got that too. And did I mention that? I got that too. I'm the wrong person. Now I hit you different. I hit you with your own words. This is not the Onan channel, gang. Nothing against Onan. But Onan don't do what I do with the camera. Onan operates his shit his way. We operate our shit our way. Mine's a little different. No shade. My shit, I get you saying your words. See, I got a different style. I'll bring you. How about it? Everything I've said, I brought you. Now I'm going to bring up another video. After I bring this up, I don't want to move too fast because I get to roll it and I get in my zone. But Raven, think about it, gang. Let's be real. 26 in the building. Let's get the likes up, mods. Make sure we get our likes up, gang, because that's what keeps us in the algorithm. Replay, gang. I need y'all to replay this shit. Send it out. Share it on your channels. Because this right here, You know what she said. Her mom was there. Now it's her dad doing what her mom was doing. Her dad is doing what she say her mom was doing now. Is Raven feeling some type of way because Hernandez Govan is going to court? And she don't know what's going on in that courtroom? Because you know somebody's talking. That's why you can't go in the courtroom. Because Hernandez Govan, he's slick. See, Hernandez Govan, are you worried that Hernandez Govan might be saying, hey, you need to ask Justin about that cookie shop? Because I don't know them people at that cookie shop. He got a relationship with him. I think y'all need... That's what Hernandez Govan is doing. I told y'all that. Hernandez Govan. So if the girl at the cash register is Rodnisha, I said, damn. Because you know her last name is Joy, right? And she's akin to who? Straight Drop Mammy. And is that why Straight Drop Mama called? Right before the hit? That's all alleged, but I'm just saying, and I said damn. Because Straight Drop Mama called while he was right in the middle of doing the hit. And allegedly, she is related to Rodnisha Joy. Because we know that those two people, those two girls, aren't the same people. They're not the same people. So now is it, see, what I'm getting out of this is that you're starting to tell a little bit more because you don't know what's happening now in the courtroom with Hernandez. Because all Hernandez has to do is say, that's why it's concealed. That's why can't nobody go in there. The feds and the cops know that Hernandez Govan knows the people at the cookie shop. That's who brought Skull in to run interference on YouTube. Skull to run in interference on YouTube. Right, because they're friends. You're right, Cupcake. They're friends. Skull and Hernandez Govan are friends. Oh, isn't that a coincidence?
That's crazy. You was just telling me that.
So, how do we know Skull ain't running you up? How we know Skull? Because Skull asked some valid questions. So she might be sitting right in her enemy's hands. And it could have been a setup the whole time, gang. I'm just saying, Raven, think about it. Think about it, Raven. They ran a play on you, allegedly. They have ran a play on you, allegedly. Because Hernandez Govan is going to say, hey, like y'all need to worry about that cookie shop. Them two little young niggas right there, I don't know. Let me tell you something that makes a lot of sense. Do you guys think in your mind, felons, think about it, you got two felons, which is Straight Drop and Cornelius. Put your thinking caps on now, gang. Do you think that two felons are just going to hop in the car with a Draco and a handgun and just ride around all day taking penitentiary chances? Hit the like button. Do you think that they was going to just hop in that car and ride around looking for a motherfucker? That don't make no goddamn sense, do it? They just gonna ride around. And do you think that they was just gonna do a hit for 50,000? Talk about, oh, we was just, everybody had a hit on them. We gonna do a 50,000? They wouldn't have made no money, gang, if they hit them, if they found Key Glock. Because it was only 50,000 on Key Glock head. So y'all telling us, gang, that they was going to take anything they could get. That's a fucking lie. What they going to do with 50,000? A split? No, because they knew Dolph was coming to the cookie shop. They was probably going to beat him there. They probably was already going to be posted. They knew he was on his way to the cookie shop. That's why when Cornelius said that before they did the hit, that he didn't know who that Straight Drop was on the phone with. But Straight Drop was talking to somebody, gang. We don't know if Straight Drop was talking to Dolph. You just don't know. Allegedly. See, put it together. They not finna ride. They was on their way to the cookie shop. You think they just finna strap up and ride? No, they already had the ups on where he was gonna be. Who you think they are today, Dolph, just going to the cookie shop? They knew this nigga was going to the cookie shop, gang. They didn't want no $50 lick. They wanted $100,000. $100,000. They was already dressed up, gang. Ready. They had the heads up that he was on his way there. So this is what Hernandez Govan is doing, gang. They was already on their way to the cookie shop. Don't nobody just know. You got to remember, his hood, he had already passed his hood. Dolph had already passed his hood, gang. His hood is the opposite direction, coming from where he turned from. They was better off getting him in his hood. Man, not getting him in it. That wasn't going to be, you're right, that's scientific facts out Memphis. They knew where he was going to be at. They had the ups. That's why Brick Wolf said he was going to make a payment. Or I want you to think about something else. Y'all see how I get to rolling? Y'all know when Dolph got inside of that store, right? When Dolph walked inside of that store, right? Notice that Dolph picked his cookies and he walked away. You know why Dolph walked that direction? Because Dolph was trying to get out of the camera's view. Hit the like button. I'm on your ass. Dolph knew that camera was right there watching him. But Dolph moved out of the way of that camera. That's why he turned that way. That's why he went over in that angle. Was Dolph supposed to get something out of the back of the store? Like that bag full of cookies or that bag full of money? And he didn't want the camera to see him taking something from someone in that store. Dolph clearly moved away from that camera. Dolph knew that camera was above his head. That's why he walked that way, out of camera's view. And the reason why he was on the phone, because he wanted his fucking money, his cookies, or anything else. That's what Dolph was there for. That's why it didn't look like he was just coming to get a cookie. He was making a phone call. He was on the phone. He wasn't there to get no goddamn cookie. He was playing it off with the cookies. And let me do you another type of way. Let me do you up again. Raven, come on, get in here. Dear Raven, you said that the girl said, that Dolph said, do you got any chocolate chip? And what did she say the girl said? She said the girl said yes. But she never put any chocolate chip on the counter. She put up 2 strawberry and 2 lemon. I thought the girl said, yes, we got chocolate chip. But there wasn't a chocolate chip. It's the little things, gang. It's the little things. Follow the money. That's what Dolph was doing. Coming to get his money. And Maurice was there early that morning. And he knew Dolph was finna collect. So he went back to the house. And like she said, chilled. But you didn't say that at first. See, this is the first time the internet heard you say this. And I got you to say it. But you had already told me this. That's just so you guys, see, God is good. Let me know I'm not out here selling you guys no dreams. It's the first time anybody heard Raven say her dad was there. Is that why he took the phone? Well, we're about to get to that later. Let's watch it right now in real time. Let's go.
The person that's responsible for my reputation is God. You know what I'm saying? Look, what's your name? Seat, whatever your name is, beat you. You done already been a little reckless with your shit over there. I done already told you what the TI is. Why you so focused on my family though is crazy. When you know motherfucking well my dad wasn't there. You saw him pull up in that motherfucking black monster. I like to call it the fancy car, the black monster.
Now look how she's finna say black monster. Now remember she was talking about, she flipping on her own words. We took Dolph out of the monster. Remember she said that? She about to, so I was like, damn, what, you calling the black truck the monster? Or was you talking about a U-Haul? What you talking about, gang? You just called, you said a monster again. You see what I'm saying? See, you're not understanding, Raven, that. And what you're doing is you're trying to clear your story and you changed it here because you know it's crunch time. You want to answer. You don't want nobody to get blocked. Because you're trying to plead your case. Well, when Moochie, let me read this. Let's. Okay, Dolph cut. Let's remember. Okay. Well, remember when Marcus walked out, looked like a movie. He said it looked like a movie, Truly Mafia, and everybody was already there. Cause me, remember, 2 cars pulled up. Plus, they had Dolph marked in the vet. They backdoored him and took his money. He got the cookies to make a decoy. Okay. Dolph cut all ties with Straight Drop once he got the grape charge. That's why he hated Dolph, because Dolph cut him loose. Okay. Well, when Moochie Grape did that off the porch segment, he was within 3 minutes from getting his ass shot up, but the hitters were just a couple of minutes late, so PRE was being targeted. Okay, if anybody from Memphis in here, did Dolph ever throw a turkey drive at the cookie shop before? Now, when Crunchy Black did the interview, his buddy was sitting there with him, and he said that Dolph threw the turkey drive at that parking lot all the time. Now that's alleged, but Crunchy Black, I got the interview. His buddy said he throw that turkey drive in that parking lot at that cookie shop all the time, don't he? That's what he said. If anybody remember that video, put a 1 in the chat. So he said, hell no. So he never did it there, South Memphis. Let's get the likes up, gang. We got 43 in here. Okay, well, where is Dolph's Louis bag full of money? He never went anywhere without it. And they never found this Louis bag, gang. Maurice has the best answer. He was talking to Dolph. She's a liar, Michelle Richmond says. She's a liar. 1 in the chat. Okay, bet. So let's watch this, gang. Now it's finna get ugly.
which is the long, I think it's a 67 Lincoln. You already know that. But you already lied because I did hear one of your clips. Raymond said he left in his fancy sports car. I never said he
Now
was.
y'all ain't never heard me say he left in a fancy sports car. I said in his little sports car, and he came back in his fancy black car. She said it. But I never said he left in a fancy sports car. I said he left in a little sports car. Because that's what she told me, gang. Now watch. This how you going to be able to tell that she told me that. Now, watch this, gang. It's going to get to how you know she told me that. Watch this.
Was in a motherfucking sports car. You motherfucking lying. You know. And that motherfucking video that you were talking about that I had did. I listened to your live that time.
Listen.
That video that you're claiming that I magically disappeared. No, it didn't disappear. My nigga, it was the fact I was cussing your motherfucking ass out earlier in that live, and I said, you know what, since he was such a respectful person and he was really nice when he came up there and we had a normal, decent conversation, let me get rid of this live. But I still have it. I still have it. Okay? It's still there. I still have it of us having a conversation.
Now you see what I said? You said he left in a little car. Y'all see I said it right there. You said he left in a little car. Now watch this.
So, you know, nah, we'll be good. I ain't even worried about it no more, man. This is, like I said, it's all good, man. Life is good right now. He got to pay his bill. It's all good, bro. He left in a little car. I never said that. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back.
Now listen what she said. Right here.
In a little car. I never said that. You know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to get that video and I'm going to screen record it and I'm going to play it. I never told you that my dad left in a little car.
And I said, put it out, please. Put it out, please, right? That's what I asked her, to put it out. Please, put it out. Now watch this, gang.
Bro, trust me, I know. Because first of all, my dad ain't got no little car. Okay? What's up, straight lace? My dad ain't never had no little car. I will. I got you. I got you. And you know what? No, fuck that. Pay me for that. You have to pay me for that. Okay? Pay me. And I'll put it out.
See?
Ooh, George is finna rain. What's up, Mia Von? What's up? Now, these folks is crazy, bro. He work. I know you trying to be Onan 2.0. And I told, like I said, you see what happened in. Be careful. I told you, God don't play about me.
Now, she done told me to be careful. I ain't did nothing wrong. But y'all see how she said, hell no, I ain't gonna put it out. Pay me. What that tell you? Put it out. Because you know you said he left in a little car and came back in his big car. Not really that makes a difference. That makes me wonder. But that's nothing really suspicious. I don't know. I can't say. Anybody got an answer for that? But you said he left in a little car and he came back in a big car. If I was lying,
she's trying to make you actually pay. She's trying to make you pay for the evidence. Like, if oh, wait a minute, you know what? Let me make some money off of this. They give her two options. One, she's gonna get paid and she can be edited in the video for that. Two, she can go ahead and be like, okay, I never did get no payment, so I'm not gonna put it out. Or, I guess three, if you want to put the three in there, she can edit it, change it around, and still put it out and get the money. Or don't even play it at all and just get the money. I mean, there's so many scenarios she can do, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, what she said. And obviously she know what she said too, but she's going to go back and double check it and she's gonna be like, "Well, damn, I did say that." Now, what you gonna do when she knows she said it? That will make her wrong. She's not gonna come back and show that she's wrong. You feel what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Exactly. That's that.
But she just
Boom.
gonna call your bluff. She gonna call your bluff and say, "Well, pay me for it," because she figured, well, he ain't gonna probably pay for the content. So let me go ahead and say, "Pay me for it." And while he doing that, I'll just go back and double check it and see what I said. Come on, it's ain't nothing but shuffling going on right here. A lot of shuffling.
Dr. E is a beast, ain't he, y'all? I told you, me and him like Batman and Robin. I'm Robin, he Batman, though. The colors match. I'm Robin.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
a lot of
said
shuffling going on. A lot of shuffling.
shuffling.
Now, as
Shuffling.
far as about the mom and the dad part, now, see, I would think you would have just said, like you said earlier. My mom and dad were both there. My dad went home. My mom went on to the other side. That would have been making more sense, right? All this shuffling. But she said my dad went back to the shop, and then she's like, when my cousin was running the shop, then my cousin got sick. Now, see, that's a lot of extra right there. My cousin got sick. Now, who really heard anything about that on any video? But anyway, okay, your cousin got sick. He comes back up there. Now, that still don't explain, why Dolph, when he came up, why was he on that phone so hard? He was talking to somebody seriously. Now, I want to say this real quick. When he came in there, he pointed the cookies out, but you could kind of tell he was just doing it to kill the time. It's not that he wanted them cookies so bad, because he would have been really real wanting them cookies. He'd been standing up there and down here grabbing some out of there and eating them while he was getting them. That wasn't really his mission was. His mission was like, well, I came up here to do something else, or whatever else on that phone he was doing was more important. But since I'm up here, let me go ahead and get these cookies right quick. Now, the cookies didn't really mean anything. Right. The cookies didn't mean anything. Now, the only thing I want to add to why he went to the side window, I believe he went to the side window because he's looking for the person to pull up that he's talking to on the phone. That's why he went to the side. Not so much about the camera seeing him or whatever, because she could have put all that in the bag if there would have been all that kind of stuff going on. And wouldn't nobody really even paid attention to all that. Because we wouldn't have seen it and we would have not paying attention to it. She would have got some money. She would have went to the bag, put the money in the bag, put the cookies on top, and that would have been it. But like I said, really, on the real, they shouldn't even went into the store in the first place if they're going to do some kind of transaction like that. Because really, she should have been coming to the car either way. How do you curve serve? You curve serve with the person come up to the car. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. You don't curve serve and get out the car. They come up to you. So anyway, I'm just saying he would have been safer inside the car. If anything, they got the guns and stuff in the car too. So if they had to shoot, they got the guns in there. But end of the day, they got bulletproof car. They wouldn't have to shoot nobody. They just roll the windows up. Crack the window for her to put the stuff in, roll the window back up. They should have never got out the car. But anyway, they did get out the car. So that means they feel comfortable. And they really want to see somebody face to face. They didn't go in there and get the cookies face to face. I don't think so. I don't think it really had nothing to do with the cookies. I think they came in here to meet with somebody, talk with somebody, maybe go to the back and chop it up. Maybe go to the back and chop it up and discuss business or whatever they're going to do. Check out the cookies, check out the supply, whatever else was going on. That's what he came in there for. But he didn't never meet the person. That's why he was out the car. That's why he didn't have no strap on him either. You know what I'm saying? So he just feel comfortable. And they didn't think they really need one. That's why they didn't bring no big gun out the car. They just brought the little handgun. And they really wasn't supposed to carry that after we found out that Marcus had a felony. So they really were just kind of slipping and too comfortable, and they was not too far away from their hood, and they just got caught up. But I believe, let's say this last part, that I think he was going to the window because he was looking for the person to pull up, and he's on the phone looking. You feel what I'm saying? And he wasn't expecting nobody to come up on him. So when he was going down, probably looking for the phone again and dialing again, that's when they came up behind him and they shot him basically from the back and the side. They just caught him slipping.
And I'm going to say this to everybody too. And that's true. Now I want to say this. Now everybody know that there was a shot on the other side of that building. On the other side of the window. I'm going to show that tomorrow. That it looked like a bullet went through that side of the window. Now, this is all alleged. It could have been a third shooter, but we didn't see him on camera.
Yeah, it could also been, if the bullet went through, dog, 'cause you got to look how close they were up on him with assault rifles. That bullet gonna go straight through him. The off wasn't that big a guy anyway, so
Exactly.
you know what I mean. Some of them bullets would have went through his body. That's from a
Well,
military
you know
point of view.
what?
I seen bullets go straight through something. You know what I'm
They could
saying?
have
So
now, Dr. E,
go ahead,
it's a
go ahead.
shot. It's a shot. I don't know if hold on. I think I might have that picture. Let me see.
Understand, a bullet can go through the body. Everything on this ain't gonna stay inside the body. It's not a 22. You talking about assault rifles? You know what I'm saying? With probably hollow point tips and everything. So they gonna go straight through. Like we seen that thing with the watermelon when we had seen that Onan video, and
Right.
he seen how the watermelon got cut off and chopped all up. Well,
Yep.
dog body was too much wider than a watermelon. To be honest. So you kind of think about a bullet that close when you was at that window. You right there. So if a assault weapon hit him that close, it's gonna go through his body through the window. So that's probably what happened on the other window. As far as I'm thinking,
You
as
see
far
the
as that
window
went.
right here? Somebody could have ran to the
But
side and
that's what
hit
I'm
him
thinking.
first. Hit him first and he fell. Then they came. Boom, boom. But that person that hit him from the side could have cut out. That just a theory.
That's possible. It's all possible. I mean, we don't have no footage, so we can't really say. But we don't have no forensics either. We don't have anything that really supposed to went on at that scene.
Exactly.
For it, the bullets go, the forensics go, what kind of bullets, how many shells they found. They should have broke all that down. See, I couldn't be a detective for real. I mean, it went into the wrong field. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trucking. Man, I should have been a detective or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, but in the end of the day, I would have asked a lot more questions like, wait a minute, this bullet came through here and it's projected this way, do a little science right here, roll the little thing at the velocity, whoop the whoop, wop, wop. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying all this kind of stuff, people really analyze and break it down. But see, if I probably would have been like me, because I've been doing too much scientific research, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Everybody would have been hemmed up. I would have took everybody down to the station, asked all kind of questions. Y'all got to stay here for 24 hours. I want questions.
Exactly.
Nobody would have went home that night. I would have had people sweating bullets, just like Homeboy Ministry Society. That's it right there. You done fucked up. Turn all the lights off. Got that one little light on and shit. Right above their head. Turn the heater on the side over there, make them sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now see, you came up there to get how many cookies? I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've been hitting them up. You made how many cookies inside the meat? You know what I'm saying? How many pounds of cookies did you make that day?
Why are you making that many cookies? Why? Are they selling like that? All of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me check your POS.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
POS. I want everything. Bring out how much you sold today. How many cookies you sold today? We want to know.
What kind of butter do you put in the cookies?
Sell on the average a day. We want to know what your traffic is looking like.
All kind of stuff. I would hit them with questions. They'd be like, "What is this? A throw? This a throw?" I mean, that's what the detectives. Why he don't never ask you nothing straight. They're gonna ask you all kind of facts to make you like, "Why is he asking me that?" And then you throw them off, and then you ask them a straight question.
And Judge Evie.
You feel what I'm saying? You throw them all kind of curveballs. But that's what you do. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock on, man. Go ahead and rock on.
We both rocking on. It just ain't me. I'm enjoying it. I love the show. I love the energy. Now let's go ahead and watch this game.
Yeah, I told, like I said, you see what happened in there.
She said, "See what happened to Onan. I ain't gonna happen to me because I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't called you no names like Onan did. I ain't do none of that name calling. I didn't joke you. I just asked you specific questions that you said. So God is with me too, and He don't play about me neither. So let's just keep that real."
Now, you folks crazy, bro. I know you trying to be Onan 2.0. I told, like I said, you see what happened in there.
You worse than Onan. That's right. You right.
Be careful. I told you God don't play about me. So the constant, I'm on your motherfucking ass, Raven. You sure?
Earlier that morning, before all of this, you know what? To be honest with you, man, this is how crazy this is.
See, I told you yesterday when she made that move the day before yesterday and said that right there, y'all knew she was lying. Did we not say that? Dr. E, I said when she made that movement, when she said, see, this is, man, she lying. I had just said it. And now we got to see her say the daddy was there. So now you know when she said this movement right here, she was lying, gang. Because she know she was lying. Watch.
Man, this is how,
man,
all of this, you know what? To be honest with you, man, this is how.
See? Right there. That's lie. That's lie, gang. That's lie. That's lie. The reaction. A detective will find that out.
All of this, you know what? To be honest with you, man, this is how crazy this is. My mom went early that morning and came in that store, checked.
Boom.
Yeah, body language and and giving thought. She thinking, let me get my thoughts together. And let me get really she's going to be honest with you and all this.
Yes.
She trying to get her thoughts together. But that's what the detective does. He pays attention to all that. Body language, a lawyer too. The body language, they kind of taught that in law, how to kind of watch the lies from the truth. I mean, when they get dodged for sure, like I said, they'll throw you a curveball and ask you something out the way and come right back to what they asked you. And then you slip up because your mind is all look at it. You know what I mean? So that's what, people do. And so we've been kind of hitting her up because we ask straight questions. We don't do just a lot of entertainment and all the back and forth. We ask her a straight question. And then she don't be ready for no straight questions. And then you hit her, bam. And that's what it is. I mean, I'm telling the players we do it. Because if she come on here and be like, well, she still ain't going to figure it out because she's not used to that kind of questioning. The straight facts. Your parents even do it to you too. And when you say, well, I was doing whatever, and they just come straight at the question. Straightforward with you, and then they end up making you catch yourself up in your own lie. You ever had a parent do that to you? I know my dad used to do it to me. And they just be looking at you. They can read you. It's like playing a game of chess and checkers or something. They just pay attention to what you're saying, and then how your track record says it all too. They know when you lying, and they know when you telling the truth. So the same thing, cops get to the point where if they hit you with enough questions and question you enough, they're gonna start telling your body language and how you think and how your thoughts are and how you put things together. I mean, it's just I guess you want to call it psychology. Sometimes reverse psychology. You kind of trick them by answering something they wouldn't expect. Then boom, you hit them right with a straight fact and a question, and they don't be ready for it because they're not expecting that. Most people in the street. Just put it like this: liars that lie in the street all the time. Everybody out there full of gang. They lie all the time to each other, and they got to just take each other's word for what it's worth because they be trying to get something out of the other person. But when it really come down to it, why did the detective can come in there and ask the right person the right question, know who to go to when he really looking for something on the street? Because he know how to put that pressure on the right person and how to keep asking them and pounding them for the information he wants. Well, that's kind of what Raven did. But she volunteering and shows she's kind of the weak link. How? Because she volunteered how to talk first. See, everybody else fell back. They didn't want to slip up. But Raven been doing all the talking. So that really made her the weakest link.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely right.
How they say loose lips sink ships.
Sink ships.
But she been very loose since all this started. All she had to do is fall back. Miss Liz said that. No, she don't want and all that talking, you see what I'm saying? It makes it like a loose lips gonna sink the ship. Stop talking so much. But yeah. Rock on, man, rock on.
Watch this, gang. Watch this. In real time.
checked on everybody. Everybody was good. She had a phone call from my dad. He said, "Okay, I'm."
She got a phone call from her dad. She got a phone call from her dad, gang.
In the store, checked on everybody. Everybody was busy.
The mama's in the store, not the dad.
Early that morning and came.
The story reversed. The story's reversed now.
For all of this, you know what? To be honest with you, man, this is how crazy this is. My mom went early that morning and came in that store, checked on everybody. Everybody was good.
Or what if Maurice was in the store? Could have been in the store when this was happening. And the cousin that was sick could be the one pulling up in the Lincoln. I said, damn. Because we don't know who was in the Lincoln. Apparently the cousin was sick. But apparently the cousin didn't look sick, did he? Because he was on the side of the building, wasn't he, Dr. E? Moving kind of well to me.
But he didn't go straight home, and nobody left at that point. And he wasn't trying to go to, to go to the restroom or go across the street to family. I mean, I just didn't see nobody leave the scene. Everybody stayed there. But so him to be sick, it's kind of like, it's like extra right there. A lot of extra. Oh, he was sick. And so what happened was, he came back up there. He came back, Maurice, came back up there. I just think, like I said, he came up there. It's kind of suspect of how right when the shooters pull off, and then Marcus makes his way back, then he pulls up. But like I said, when he pull up, you would think that he pull up. If you're gonna pull up and like, oh man, what's going on here? He gonna pull in the first parking space that he passes. He's not gonna go over there park to the side.
Yep, Dorian made a point. He said, notice that Cornelius them didn't shoot back because they didn't want to hit Maurice.
So not only that, it's like, okay, remember you said everybody was worth something. Let me get this right. Isn't Marcus, help me out now, I'm trying to remember all these rappers' names. Is Key Glock Marcus or what?
No. Marcus is the one with the gun.
Right, I mean, what I'm saying.
Key Glock is but cousin.
Okay, they cousins. I knew it was a relationship somewhere. So I just remember, I brought that up because everybody had a price on their head, right? So I'm like, well, if that was the case, they could have got both of them because they could have got both of them because they both would have been worth the price. Dolph was so much, and then Key Glock would have been worth so much. But you said that was Marcus, not Key Glock. So I'm trying to get all of them together. Because I knew it was related some kind of way. I thought that may have been his rap name or something. But you feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that would have been a double hit right there. And that would not only been $100,000. It would have been what, $150,000, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, Minister Joyce and Boss Baby. Boss Baby, you got to watch this video from the beginning. I was over there for people that came in here late. And if you watch this from the beginning, I was in Raven's chat today, and she admitted her dad was at the store, gang. Her dad was at the store in the morning. All you got to do is go watch this video from the beginning again. She admits it. And he left, went home to chill, and he got a call from the cousin because the cousin wasn't feeling too well, and he came back to the store. So he was at the store twice. Time he comes this time, and he was there early this morning. But we thought, she said, I got to look at my email. All right, I got an email. Her dad packed up in order. Okay, this is the video. Raven's sister says that her dad backed up the order for Dolph. So she also said that the big dog 3 chocolate chip cookies and a scoop of ice cream. I said, damn, Angel, get that ready. I don't want to slow up my computer. I gotta pull that out. Oh, yeah. I'm going to check out this video, Cupcake. I'm going to have that done on the back end. So we got some more stuff. Yeah, see what that video is. Hit it. And we need to see what that is. She's trying so bad to distance herself and her parents' family from this so much. The lies keep coming. You see it? Okay. I'm going to get this video up. Hold on, everybody. Cupcake, okay, but don't go fast enough, because when I work in 2 modules, being on the road, I'm on the road, so. Okay. The whole time we got some more intel in that's going to match to this story. Thank you, Cupcake. That's what happens when you're on the road. Hold on, gang. I'm trying to get this in. That might be on YouTube. Let me see it right here.
Oh, that took me to Fox 13 when I hit the link.
Oh, yeah, it took us to Fox 13. How you can help support Makita's Cookie tragedy.
Yeah, it's going to make it worse.
Yeah, it's going to make it worse on my phone.
I don't know if they can hear
Cupcakes. Can you hear me, Dr. E? Okay, they can hear me.
Cookies was closed on Thursday,
Hold on.
less than a day after rapper Young Dolph was gunned down inside the store. The boarded-up storefront is now a growing memorial to Young Dolph at the scene of his murder. Here's everything we know about the death of Young Dolph. For the shop's owners who saw the violence unfold, the pain they are feeling is unimaginable. You can donate to Makita's Cookies GoFund here. Tamika Hurd manages one of the family's downtown locations on 2nd Street. They took a dad. These kids have to wake up without their father, and that makes me sad, she said. Photos, remembering Young Dolph. Hurd said her stepdad was ringing up Dolph's go-to order when someone drove up and started shooting.
What?
I personally don't understand that type of malice in someone's heart, but they have to be hurting to be able to do something like that, she said. Young Dolph murder, MPD releases photos of suspects wanted for killing beloved Memphian. Hurd said her entire family is shaken up by what happened.
What?
It impacted the community. They took someone who impacted the community in a positive way, she said. Now Hurd's family is tasked with keeping the business going for the people and the community that means the most to them. This is Memphis. We're supposed to be showing love in this city, she said. I just hope we increase the love and decrease all the hate and violence. Remembering Young Dolph? Memphis rap artists and musicians remember Young Dolph? At this point, Hurd said they haven't decided when to reopen the store. She said they want to give the community time to grieve. Makita's has 2 locations at 601 Jefferson Avenue and 488 South 2nd Street. Several Memphis restaurants today announced they are donating a portion of proceeds from their dessert.
And they was just lying, Nate.
A GoFundMe has also been set up for the cookie shop. Click here to donate. Rock and Grub Side Stage, located at 101 South Houston Levy Road inside Exxon, is donating $1 from every burger sold through November 22nd to the bakery's GoFundMe. For every stack of pancakes sold through Sunday, the liquor is donating $1 from each sale to
I'm
Makita's.
definitely putting this out.
Announced on Facebook. The restaurant is located at 2655 Broad Avenue. County Commissioner Tammy Sawyer also took to Twitter to ask the community to support the business.
Did everybody hear that? The sister said the daddy was ringing him up. And they came in shooting. What the hell is wrong with them, gang? And this is the news. This is on Fox 13. Fox 13 News. Y'all type it up. Here's how you can help support Makita's Cookies after tragedy. November 19th. This came out.
Can they hear us? Here. We can type it in.
Hold on real quick. I'm typing it in.
Okay. What does it say?
It says Here's how you can help support Makita's Cookies after tragedy. Just to show y'all,
You can
help Makita's Cookies after tragedy. After tragedy. It just might take a little time in my search engine, everybody. Hold on. And this came out November 19th. Here it is, okay. Hold on, everybody.
That's that one look like.
Is it on November 19th? Yep, 19th. Yep.
It might be the house one.
It's the one with the house right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen, everybody. And we're going to go back to that because it's some valid points. What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Keep going. Other one.
I did.
Hold on, everybody. Right there. Y'all see this one right here?
I guess that's the thing.
I guess that's how it.
Right here.
Oh, that's just the picture. Okay. So we're going to go back to not take that down. All right. And you can play it down here at the bottom. Or go unmute that and see what happens. Press play.
Makita's Butter Cookies was closed on Thursday, less than a day after rapper Young Dolph was gunned down inside the store. The boarded-up storefront is now a growing memorial to Young Dolph at the scene of his murder. Here's everything we know about the death of Young Dolph.
Located there
for the shop's
on
owners who
Airways,
saw the violence
is still
unfold.
closed tonight.
The pain they are
Boarded-up
feeling is
storefront
unimaginable. You
now
can donate to Makita's Cookies GoFund here. Tamika Hurd manages one of the family's downtown locations.
I'll play up there, let the people talk.
Is a growing memorial to Young Dolph at the scene of his murder.
And for the shop's owners who saw the violence all happen, the pain they're feeling is unimaginable. Fox 13.
Hold on, it's buffing, y'all. I'm going to go back.
On Airways is still closed tonight. The boarded-up storefront now is a growing memorial to Young Dolph at the scene of his murder.
And for the shop's owners who saw the violence all happen, the pain they're feeling is unimaginable. Fox 13's Mandy Rock spoke to one of the owner's daughters. Mandy, you know, we have to ask, how's the family holding up? We can only imagine. And a lot of people do want to know, when are they going to reopen so they can wrap their arms around these people and support this business?
Yeah, and Tamika Hurd manages one of the family's downtown locations.
I'm going to go back because it's buffing. Hold on.
And a lot of people do want to know, when are they going to reopen so they can wrap their arms around these people and support this business?
Yeah, and Tamika Hurd manages one of the family's downtown locations. She said her family is understandably just shaken up about this. They said Dolph was a regular customer of this location right here, and they thought of him like family. Now, at this point, they haven't decided when to reopen the store, but they said they want to give the community time to grieve.
And if everybody did their part,
haven't decided when to reopen the store, but they said they want to give the community time to grieve.
And if everybody did their part like Dolph did his part, we'd be a better community.
See that, we need to see that. I love you.
Tamika Hurd opened Butterific.
And if everybody did their part like Dolph did his part, we'd be a better community.
See that, we need to see that. I love you.
Tamika Hurd opened Butterific Bakery on 2nd Street Thursday with a heavy heart.
Thank you for calling Butterific. This is Sunshine.
Just a day earlier, someone shot and killed rap artist Young Dolph while he was
Calling Butterific. This is Sunshine.
Just a day earlier, someone shot and killed rap artist Young Dolph while he was buying cookies at her family's original location, Makeda's, on Airways Boulevard.
They took a dad. Kids had to wake up.
Location, Makeda's, on Airways Boulevard.
They took a dad. Kids had to wake up without their father. And that makes me sad.
Hurd said her stepdad was ringing up Dolph's go-to order, 3 chocolate chip cookies and a scoop of ice cream, when someone drove up and started.
I said, damn, hold on. I said, damn. I said, damn, Cupcake. Thank you, Cupcake. 007, Band-Aid Gang. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that, gang? Dr. E, did you hear that, gang?
Yeah, I was hoping can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
They make this shit? Yes. We hear you, E. We gotta hear that again, gang.
Without their father. And that makes me sad.
Hurd said her stepdad was ringing up Dolph's go-to order, 3 chocolate chip cookies and a scoop of ice cream, when someone drove up and started shooting.
I myself don't personally understand that type of malice in someone's heart, but they have to be hurting too, to be able to do something like that.
Hurd's entire family shaken up by what happened. Devastated, an icon that had such an impact on the Memphis community is gone.
Kids, from 9 to 90, Dolph impacted the community. And they took someone who impacted the community in a positive way.
Now Hurd's family tasked with keeping the business going.
Boy, I said, damn. I'm flabbergasted. I missed this one. Look, she said, sure you do. That's why you going to go in and call Zach. We going to call Zach for that. Come on, gang. If we ain't kicking no ass tonight. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I said, damn. Shit. This girl said her daddy was ringing up the cookies when it all happened. And the news said it. And you mean to tell me these people have not been pulled in for investigation, gang? Now this shit seems like witchcraft. Now it's some witchcraft going on around this motherfucker. This shit seemed like trickery, witchcraft. And Cupcake got me loaded too. Come on, gang. The news gonna lie on you like that? My daddy was ringing up the cookies. What the fuck y'all got? What's in them cookies, gang? Some truth, lying some, and lying, sir. I don't want to eat them goddamn cookies. Your ass gonna lie. Thank you, South Memphis. That's how we do it. So let's go back in real time. Now watch this now. I'm keeping this on my timeline. That ain't going nowhere because I'm a resonate. I'm a I'm here, everybody. Don't worry about it. Share the screen, y'all. Let's rock it. Thank y'all for being patient. Sorry about that. When I go on my phone and I look at other things, gang, okay, here come Dr. E. It will tend to do that. I remember I'm a truck driver. I'm always on the road. So let's rock this, gang. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. Y'all already know I'm coming right back, gang. Thank you, guys. How many likes we got? All right, now it's gonna get deep.
Yeah, I was trying to read the chat too. I couldn't really see it, but I was saying something about I couldn't really see it. Catch me up in the chat.
Okay, okay, it said we going down to genius on this live. It says, even the lady next door said that they were unaliving people. That's why the cookie girl was over talking her. Absolutely. We support business. They can't even tell nothing. No clues. Absolutely. And like I said, it seemed like witchcraft to me, gang. It's not time for that. Plus they got other things going on too that's being looked at. Okay, and plus the DA is trying to preserve parts of the case before the feds get it. That makes sense. if you see an email from Cupcake, you better open it because it's that file and it's that exclusive. I'm going all over it tomorrow, and I'll be up early tomorrow, so I have a lot knocking, y'all. Dub knocked, is what it say. Dub done knocked himself off his live. I said, damn. He'll be back momentarily. Okay. That mom dabbles in black magic. It seems it's all over her. She knows what's going on from the robbery till the setup of that body being there. So now, I can and can't. I don't know if she did. Now that's crazy. And that's what we
So
are
that's
now.
it's a lot of hocus pocus going on. Cause you gotta look at just take it back to that morning. If her and Maurice was there at the store, and then they kind of split up, and she went down to the other store, and he went home. Then it don't explain. They said, according to the news people, they said he wronged them up. Now is that just they just didn't have the right information? Because we clearly see in the video that we've been watching over the last couple of years that the girl's ringing them up and takes off and goes to the back. Not Maurice. Now Maurice pulls up. He pulls up later, but it's after the shooting. And according to him, he came after it was all going down because he didn't know what was going on. We also got that in video when he's getting interviewed. So on the other part of that, he was supposedly, she was saying that, she thought that it was supposed to be him that said, "Stay with me, Dolph." Meaning like he was over the body and he was the first one to pull up on the scene before the cops and the ambulance got there. So all this is conflicting from what we seeing and we hearing another thing. You feel what I'm saying? And these videos have been shown us thousands.
And you had the right word, focus, because it's like, did they not think that the cameras was gonna see anybody, or why are they stories all thrown all over the fucking place? They should be drug in by the back of their neck.
And then them pointing this Raven doing this whole narrative thing. She's the only one doing all the talking on behalf of the store, like the store spokesman. And then everybody else, they get the one interview, which was, the mom and Maurice. And then there's kind of still conflict with Ravens because Ravens changing it up now. I can't wait to see really what Govan's going to say, because really it's going to put a pretty much an end to everything once he starts talking.
And I'm definitely
what you call the PI once he drops. And then once PI starts dropping his information and asks the serious questions like we asking, maybe we'll probably get somewhere. Because right now it's just kind of like, now the story's all over the place. Somebody shuffled the deck and it's all over the place again. And it's kind of like, but see, we staying focused. We're not going for the shuffle.
We're not going for the shuffle. Hell no. She helped us shuffle today. She helped us. She helped us shuffle today. We popped her ass today, gang.
Yeah, she tried, you know what I'm saying? But we still, like, look, we watching how you got the little magic shells where you get the little thing and you roll the shell up, but we still looking at where she put that item at. You ain't fooling us. You feel what I'm saying? We watching that here and she can do all this other trickery she doing. It's like, we still focused right here. So we've been focused on the video. You know what I'm saying? We've been focused on what been, allowed to be seen, and we didn't dissect it. So anything you tell us about that video, you're right. So anything you tell us about that video, we like, we ain't going for that. So we got it all the way down packed, and then anything that she said, you had all that information already, and then she's like, oh, I got the video still. Why you ain't got it up, and why did you take it down? If it was no reason to take it down, why did she delete it and take it down? But now she's saying she still has it. And why? Because she was cursing you out or something. What does that mean? Anything? How many people be cursing people out? Like me and Onan went back and forth cursing each other out on live. Remember that? That was still up. It didn't get deleted or edited. We left it up there. You feel what I'm saying? Because it tells how it started and how it ended. And then when she tried to compare you with Onan, calling you 2.0 Onan, one thing is a little different. Y'all got different styles, and we always had a different style as we did our show. That's pretty much why we got into it that particular day, because of that. That's what it was really over, because of what and how we do things differently than he does it. We don't take orders from nobody. That's just what it was. And we bumped heads when we got there. You know, it's like having a big brother say, "Hey man, follow my lead," and we was like, "Oh, big bro, we grown, we know how to pull up our own pants, and we're gonna do it the way we've been doing it." You know, and that's just how we're gonna rock. And he didn't quite like that, and that's what the argumentation went into. If anybody was watching that video that night, go back and watch if you haven't, and you'll see that. That's where really the conflict started.
Yep.
Too many Indian chiefs in a room and not enough Indians.
Yep.
You know, but that way we rock our show.
Shit.
Right, but the way we do our show,
it's not gonna go that way. We're not gonna knock
Yeah.
anybody's hustle, but we're not gonna be stepped on. But we also got our own way of doing things, and that's why we here today. That's why we still here, and that's why we come up with different shit that we see. We can't let nobody see something for us when we have our own vision. And we glad that you guys are here with our vision. And a lot of these people that come to us know that we got a different vision in the way we do our styles. Some of them still respect, oh man, and oh man, that brought a lot to the Dolph sector, and no problem with them. But at the same time, we pushing the line, and God is putting us in the right direction, the same way in where He thought He was in the right direction, and then that's how it goes. Now,
that's it.
I'm gonna read this comment. It said, "Why Tamika? Okay, why didn't Tamika correct the reporter? Right there in the store, she could have told her to scrape that video, but she didn't do it. And we know her and the whole family have seen that video. True. The mom was there too. How could she say Dolph and his brother were over in the corner if she wasn't there?" Okay. Mr. South said she compared you two together because both of y'all caught her ass in a lie. That part. Yeah, we caught her ass in a lie. So, watch this, gang. Watch this.
And he said, okay, I'm on my way. They got separate cars and all that good stuff. My mom works downtown with me. My dad will come to the store later on. We got management there now, so he does not have to come early in the morning like he used to.
See? But he was there early in the morning. But you specified it like he wasn't there. We got you.
We got management there now, so he does not have to come early in the morning like he used to.
Boom. Got you. And you just said what you said today. That your daddy was there. But you're clearly stating on this video that you done way back. That your mother was at that store. And I got video of you saying your mother was at that store at around 5 or 6 in the morning. The same time you saying your dad was at the store. So who was there, your mom or your dad, Raven? Your dad. And that's why he took the phone. Some phone conversation came in that morning, and your father answered that phone, and it was Dolph. It was a conversation between him and Dolph. Allegedly. And Dolph was coming back to the store. And that's why he had to get the phone. Because I got you right here on this one right here. Watch this, gang.
Everything is straight because my dad works his butt off. 22 years that man has been coming in and out that store. Now we finally got help where we can actually have him not coming in so early and opening up. He was good. So that's how that happened. My mom.
See? Now y'all heard her earlier. Y'all heard her earlier. We got her in the clutch. She put herself in the clutch. Let's go, gang.
Left. My dad called her. You on your way downtown? Yes, baby, on my way downtown. This is a normal conversation.
See? Again, the dad was there. What she just said. This don't sound like your dad was there. Now listen.
No, he was good. So that's how that happened. My mom left. My dad called her. You on your way downtown? Yes, baby, on my way downtown. This is a normal conversation. Okay, great. I'm headed to Airways. I'll catch up with you later. Pow, that was it. That was it. My mom was not in the store at the time of the shooting. Period. She was not there. So leave my parents out of this crap.
Okay, so you say your mom or your dad was not at the location when the shooting actually occurred?
When the shooting officially occurred, no. Come on, y'all, make this stuff make sense.
Tell me this. I seen somebody in the chat. They want to know, why did the police allow your father? Break down to everybody why the police allowed your father to enter the store.
He was on the scene. I told y'all it was only one cop car there. He was on.
Now, right here, when he asked her that, she said that he was on the scene, making it seem like the cop, see how she playing it, like the cop was there and he let him in. Pay attention to that. Then she's looking to the left. That's the sign of a lie. When someone looks to the left, it's a lie. Now watch this. I'm going to pin it to you right here, gang. Watch this.
The police allowed your father to enter the store.
He was on the scene.
He said he was on the scene. But she's trying to make it seem like the police allowed it, like the police was on the scene, right? But she's really saying her dad was on the scene. But she's trying to make it seem like the police was there on the scene. So she's mixing it. Now watch this.
I told y'all it was only one cop car there. He was on the scene.
See? I told y'all it was only one cop car there. He was on the scene. So
see, that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
That wouldn't make sense to the video, though, because when the video comes up, he's coming up right after Marcus is going back into the store, and then he pulls up and pulls to the side. There wasn't no cop there at that time.
Exactly. And she's finna say that. Now watch where it get good at. This is where it gets interesting. Want me to tell you why? She's saying the cop was on the scene, but she's making it seem like the daddy was on the scene. He's on the scene. There's not a cop there, though. She's talking after the cop pull up, but Marcus had already been in the store. See, Marcus went in that store to get that shit out of that goddamn store. That's why he went for the phone. And you guys are finna see in real time what she's finna say. That's why he went in on a crime scene. He did not, again, we talked about this, have to let those people out. They were already out of the store. All this action, what Maurice is doing, and you're finna see it now, it was done before the officer arrived. When the officer arrived, he wasn't in the store, gang. The officers didn't even know he was in the goddamn store. The officers didn't know that man went in that damn store. He was already out of there with the phone, with the bag, got whatever out and handed it to somebody else, and they got the fuck out of there with that bag, gang. That's why he wanted to go in. Now watch this. She's finna say it. And then she's finna lie again. Now watch this.
Okay, he pulled in and saw what was going on.
He pulled in. The dad, not the cop. But she's making it seem like a cop is there. But she's talking about her dad. Now listen.
He's the owner. He was on the scene before everybody started swarming and coming all over the place.
So he
was on the scene before everybody started swarming.
Even with Dolph Lander, they let him go in.
Without land? No.
See, there you go, right there. Got your ass, Raven. Look.
Everybody starts swarming and coming all over the place.
So even with Dolph Lander, they let him go in.
Without land? No. That's not how that went down.
Okay.
Break
it down.
When he realized that somebody was dead in that shop, his instinct was to get everybody out of the shop.
That means that he went in there. She telling you right now that no officer tell him to go in there, and there was no officer already on the scene. His ass went in the store, By the time the officer got back, he was out of there. So there is camera footage with him doing something that we did not see. Like, take that phone. The shit that got her paranoid now, trying to clear her case, doing what she's doing on the internet now.
And she's not discussing about her father trying to give him CPR or any trying to, when she said, "Stay with me, dog." She didn't mention none of that. Because you would think the first thing that would have happened, he would have went straight to Dolph. Now I've been worried about the employees because you would have been seeing Dolph there choking or whatever the case may have been if he was still alive, and he'd been trying to call 911, like, stay with me, Dolph, at that point. But she didn't mention none of that.
No.
And on top of that, the employees by that time would have came out or been peeping outside, or they would have been outside. When they would have seen Maurice pulled up, they would have came back to the front of the store. He wouldn't have to get them out because they would have already been out or all about, like you said, moving around. Just the employees of the store would have been moving around. They wouldn't have been hiding in the back by that time because they would have heard Maurice out there. They would have, been trying to, what we need to do? You know what I mean? What needs to happen? You need to call 911. Here he is. This is Dolph laying here. That's what it should have been. And then his brother was going in and out. Like he said, when he first pulled up on the scene, he thought his brother had shot it up. But when he pulled up, he pulled over to the side like he normally is parking his ride. He didn't pull into his parking space. He didn't pull up like, let me hurry up and get out the car. He didn't get out and leave the car door halfway open and run the Dolph. He pulled over there nice and calm. Did he not? That's on video. On video, he pulls in. Marcus is the one moving around and running around. He didn't pull up like Marcus did. Like you would think a shooting would happen. He would have jumped out the car. What happened to Dolph? Oh, damn. You know what I mean? He would have got out the car, running to the window, running to see what happened. And then he would have pulled up and seen, what's coming back. He would have been moving into action right away for a shooting, for a person they know. You feel what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. He pulled up nice and calm and parked to the side like he usually do. I'm going to park my ride over here like I always do. Then he got out the car, and then from there, we don't know anything on video, but we see Marcus going back inside, and he took that gun. It was a video. You see what I'm saying? That's what Maurice did today. Cut back.
Breaking up a little bit, gang.
If a shooting just happened,
You breaking up, E?
I'm gone.
No, you breaking up. Say something. Yeah, you in a bad area. You in the oil fields?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bad connection, gang. He in the oil fields. He a truck driver. Bear with him. But I see what he's saying, gang. That phone in that store, he'll come back up. That phone in that store, somebody contacted Dolph on that phone. There was a phone call made on that phone. And them people at that cookie shop, they scared about it. There's footage of Maurice. Don't play with me, gang. It's footage of him taking that phone. And imagine how that would look to you as a detective. Think about it. How would that look to you in real time? Or did he go in there and fuck with the cameras? Did he delete himself out of the camera? Ask yourself these critical questions. Could he have went in there and tried to delete himself? Now, we don't know about that. That'd be hard to edit that. But imagine if you was a detective, gang, and you went back and ran this footage, unless the people that's running the footage is paid off too. So we don't get the shit. But the crazy part, and yeah, it gets tangled up here. Mic check, E.
Probably ain't gonna be able to hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead and say what you were saying before I boss up on this.
I can't remember. I was in the flow and lost my train of thought.
Miss it. You were saying some good shit. Try to think of it, damn it.
It'll come back to me. I lost my train of thought. But basically, I was saying, if anybody probably remember what I said in the chat, they probably catch it up too. Basically, I was just saying that, you know, Dolph is, you know, when Maurice came in there, like I said, he should have been moving with action. You got that part?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been moving with action based on what happened. He should have jumped out that car and ran to Dolph. We should see that on video. Like Marcus was kind of reacting with the shooting just happened. He's deranged and upset, and then he's busting out windows and everything like that. We kind of see that on video. Him going back and forth, picking up the gun. You feel what I'm saying? That don't match when Maurice is pulling up there all slow and calm and collected.
Nope.
Don't match. Like if your homie just got shot, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna jump out the car? You gonna park as quick as possible and jump out the car? You're not gonna casually park and back it up like you coming into a G Thang video, backing it up like the low ride when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg pull in and backing it up. You're not gonna do all that. That's flossing. Why you gonna be flossing on a shooting scene? Don't match the video. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's all. That's why I was left
like
there.
Minister Joyce said, it's witchcraft and this shit. And then here's another thing. Now, look at. I want y'all to visualize this, gang. That's why I say the cookie shop is about to go down. I told y'all this. Mark my words. Hernandez Govan is finna give up the cookie shop. What he's gonna tell the people, you better ask Straight Drop or Cornelius about them people. I don't know about them, but it happened there. You need to check on them people and get me the fuck up out of this. I don't know them. All you gotta do is go on YouTube and y'all think, do you not think that Hernandez Govan did not go in that courtroom and tell them people to look at YouTube and look at these people? Hit the like button. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that man did that. Of course, he knows he's watching. He got to save his own ass. So you didn't think that he told his lawyers, or his lawyers haven't seen Raven and all of these people talking on the internet? He's going to put it on them. What's up, Mixie? He is going to put it on the cookie shop, gang. He's not just going to shoot at Gotti, even though they're already watching Gotti.
It's only two choices. It's got to be the cookie shop or Gotti, or it's going to have to be both. I don't know anything else he can say to get himself off or get himself less time. Even if he say he was part of the whole thing, you think he going to go down without taking somebody down with him? Well, we know Juke is gone, but what is he going to do? And then plus he's sick too. He ain't got probably nothing to lose. We don't know how sick he is, but he lost a lot of weight, probably like 50 pounds. So he may have a life or death situation going on anyway. He may not even be able to do all this time. If he got life, he probably won't be able to do it. He probably be gone before then. So if that's the case, he's like, well, I'm gonna go out suffering and going out in jail. I might as well just go ahead and tell it. Yeah, it was such and such. Yeah, he paid for the whole thing. Or, oh yeah, the cookie shop, all of them had something to do. He may tell on everybody. Everybody gonna be waiting to see what he gonna say. So I don't think it's only those two options. He one or the other or both. What you think?
That same thing you said. And like what she said, Cupcake said, he could have done that. I'm using the app on his phone. That's what I'm saying. No matter where they are, they can watch what's going on through the app. That controls every one of them cameras. Hey, Miss Jackson, Melia. And remember, there was a watch party happening in Atlanta. So how did the folks at the watch party get the video of young Dolph? Remember, Sko said, I know everything. He saw the video too. Bingo. So here's the thing. Imagine the police seeing Maurice walk in that store, walk past Dolph, and go directly to that phone that you see in the corner of that video right there, that's sitting right there on the corner. and grab it. They're going to be like, what the fuck that man grabbed? Or what did he look like? What kind of state of mind? What did he look like just going in there grabbing that phone? Hernandez Govan has went into that. The reason why they got everything blocked off because he's telling everything. He's getting the shit off of him. He's telling the people, look on YouTube. It's this cookie shop has something. Don't be coming for me. Go for that cookie shop. And the key thing is, if the girl at the counter was Rodnisha, or if it was Rodnisha, and that's alleged, that's going to connect to straight drop. And the phone call that he got from his mom. Now that's alleged. It's a good piece. Don't take that out. It's a good piece because we don't know who that girl at the counter is. But it damn sure looked like Rodnisha by the forehead, by the arm. And there's something else I've been investigating that I'm going to show on the next live. And on the next live, you're going to see the girl that's lighter complected. On her shirt, you don't see the logo that you see on the girl at the counter shirt. You don't see that black part of the shirt that's on there. She doesn't have it on her shirt that's black like that. But Raven is telling us that that is the same person, but she can't figure it out. That's all I'm saying, Raven. You've came to my platform before. Come up here and answer me that. I let you talk that day, Raven, and I'm not calling you no names. I don't do that. Come to my next live. But I simply told you. I let you talk and say everything you want to say on that live. When you said that girl was the same person that day there, when I said all of that, and you said that was that girl and you couldn't explain it, I didn't even check you about it then. I wanted to, but I wanted to let you keep talking. That's how I rock my shows. So at the same time, now I fired it up and I'm asking questions. Feel welcome to just pop in the chat, say I'm right here, and come answer, because you're going to say something here that's going to trip everybody out. And this is this.
He was dead in that shop. His instinct was to get everybody out of the shop. He went in to get everybody out.
So watch this.
Break it down.
When he realized that somebody was dead in that shop, his instinct was to get everybody out of the shop.
So wasn't no police. His instinct was get everybody out. No police. But she tried to make it seem like on other videos that the police let him in. Now listen.
He went in to...
Remember she said he walked through the police and said, I'm the owner. Can I go in and get the people out? I'm the owner. But here, you saying that he just went in. But you try to make it seem like he told the officer, and everybody knows that, she said, I am the owner. Hit the link, Miss Liz. Because I want to ask Miss Liz something about this. And see what Miss Liz think about this part specifically. Because Miss Liz, I don't think you saw this part. So if Miss Liz is up, please come up. Now watch this game.
To get everybody out. Everybody okay? Come out the shop. Everybody get out. That's how that went. He went in then to get everybody out.
He went in. Now watch this.
It was already a cop car there.
See? Why are you saying that there was already a cop car there? See what she telling the two lies? A cop wouldn't have let you in. But you clearly said he went in. Now watch this.
Okay? So he was telling them, I'm the owner. Let me get the employees out. Everybody come out. That's how that happened. No.
I'm the owner. Let me get the employees out. But he already went in there. before the officer was there. Now watch this.
No, it's not the fact that the police didn't go in and disrupt the crime scene, because that's what they would do.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he's trying to.
Now what did she say? If he went in, it would mess up a crime scene. Now watch this.
How that happened. No. It's not the fact that the police let him go in and disrupt the crime scene, because that's what they would do.
Yeah.
That's what that would do. Disrupt a crime scene, right, gang? All right.
It's the fact that he's trying to get everybody out. He didn't even touch anything.
What did she say, Dr. E? That he didn't what? She said that he didn't touch anything. She said that the man did not touch
He's
anything.
not walking around the parking lot with no goddamn landline phone. As far as I know, that man had his cell phone in his hand. As far as I know, that man had his cell phone in his hand.
He had a phone.
But it
Did he not?
Yeah. But it wasn't a cell phone, was it, Dr. E?
Yeah, when you zoom it up, you can see it's a landline phone. See, my biggest thing with the phone is that those records should be pulled up anyway. All those phones should be confiscated that day of, at least. Anyway, all cell phones, all communication devices should have been gathered. You know what I'm saying? Because that way they would have had a record of everybody's phone records and calls at that time.
But
why? Because just in case it was a sit up at the store, you want to make sure that you ain't leaving nobody out. Who was you communicating with? Who was you communicating with? What happened? Who was you just calling just before? You know, why not?
I agree with
I mean, it probably would have been a little do that, but I don't see right.
Right.
Nobody can be counted out at the crime scene because you got a lot of moving people there. You got a lot of different things that could have happened. It's a whole little plot. As a detective, you got to figure out everything. Like, man, I need to lock this whole scene down because I don't know exactly what happened and nobody's innocent. Everybody guilty. Like I said, I really done on us anyway, right? Everybody's guilty till y'all prove yourself innocent. That's how I really go. The law says you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but we know differently. You're always guilty first, and then you got to prove yourself innocent. So I would have treated them as such. Police do it all the time. Do they not? I'm just saying. I think C-Dub must have got himself knocked offline again. I'm going to see if I can read the chats as I'm driving. Y'all bear with me. Got accidents out here happening. Storm happening out here on the road. But y'all hold on.
I'm here. You muted up?
Yeah, they got accidents happening out here. I'm trying to pay attention to the road. I've been seeing 2 accidents since I've been out here. So I'm in the mountains right now. But yeah, I just left everybody else at this phone and you got knocked offline. And you know, it's just not matching up. But go ahead and rock it from the chats and we'll start back over again.
Yeah, like I was saying, gang, y'all see it in clear day. Miss Liz didn't get a chance to come up. But these comments are coming in. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Okay, I read all the documents in the Young Dolph case have been sealed. Right, they've been sealed for a reason. A lot of them are sealed because Hernandez Govan don't want them people to know what he has told. That's why they're sealed. That's why he hired a PI, because he wanted to see if he has to snitch on the cookie shop or not. Absolutely. it's likely they want another side win. Okay. Yeah, but he don't have to tell them to look at you too, because they have been looking at YouTube. That's how I know what's going on. Exactly. They didn't respect Dolph enough. I guess they didn't do enough for them, allegedly. Yeah, you've got all the photographs of Florida, and when I saw they have everybody because it was all guys, just one female. I'm sorry, KG is not innocent in this either. Flipper couldn't get in touch with anyone that morning, allegedly. Him and KG got into it at the video shoot that morning. It's about how folks respect you too. Well, they want to know who killed Desmond Rogers, and they know who killed Jeremiah Taylor, and he knows he can tell. Absolutely. Now we own it. Now we rocking. And I let it slip, so I've got to tighten up over here. That's okay. We need to know, but I know you can't say everything now, but we need to know. It's like Martin Luther King walked out, Dolph walked in. Sad. Memphis is sad. Nobody was in there. Flipper had a bag with him, and he wanted what belonged to him. That's what they had, okay? Belonged to him. That they had, okay? That they had something that belonged to Dolph. The energy in Memphis is ridiculous. Allegedly, YB has a cop relative. BY, has a relative by marriage, okay? They touched plenty, absolutely. Hello, everybody's talking. And we got here. Too many folks shot too many front shots for Flipper to have gotten powed from the back. Face, head, and temple hit. There's no way that he was hit from behind with a AR, and it's not be a bloodbath, and it's not being a bloodbath. Absolutely. We beat you. So again, I'm gonna cover some things. I'll be off early tomorrow, so I'll be bringing up a lot of notes. I'm doing some more research. From Cupcakes gave me a lot of stuff, but also I already got some stuff that I'm ready to release to talk a little bit more about what's going to happen with Govan, because I got some intel on that. What's going to happen with this cookie shop? And you see it's a sense of paranoia. You can tell it in Raven's face when I was sitting there asking her those questions. Y'all just seen it in the video. And ain't no coming back from that. We just want answers. When you got those type of things that's happening in real time, and you will see a person lies after lie after lie, that tells you right there. They're finna go to the cookie shop. And allegedly the cookie shop may give up Gotti. But you got to always remember, and I won't tell y'all too much, the cookie shop might go down with the whole fall, because that could have been how it was planned. And they won't be able to connect Gotti to connect the cookie shop. The cookie shop is really paranoid now. They've done a lot of crazy interviews online that don't make sense, that don't add up, and we still need answers. I just popped her today, gang. Y'all seen that in real time. In real time. And this was today. And then just the fact that you taking gorilla cookies, you taking pictures of gorilla as your thumbnail and putting them on Dolph's. Come on, that's total disrespect. I don't know what's running through your mind, Raven, or anything. Again, I'm not going to call you no names. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to do anything of that nature. I just want answers like the rest of us. and you ain't entitled to give us an answer. So we just hoping that I want more answers. I think that they should have did a little bit more investigating on your shop. From listening to you, anybody in their right mind would think that you guys know more. Let me use that word. Know more than you're telling people. Let me just say that if I can be respectful. Because I'm not here to bring you down or target your family. All the information is on YouTube. The new information that came in today did not make it any better with you saying that your father was there. But on the back end, you said your mother was there. And that was God. That was God. Because if your God don't play about you, then you wouldn't be in the situation and putting your own self and using your own verbiage to put yourself in these situations. Now, I know God is with me, and God is with this justice for Dolph. So you saying that, it don't add up with God's work. And I'm just saying. Because you told two different stories on the same time basis. 5 and 6 in the morning is when you said your mother was there. And now your daddy's there at 5 or 6 in the morning. And I told you guys that she told me that. I told you that she told me that. So with that being said, we're here today. I'm not going to tarry this long. I'm going to cut it short. I'm about to get ready to go offline. But I will be back tomorrow, like always, with a pocket full of fucking Band-Aids. A pocket full of Band-Aids. So you're not going to put it past us, Raven. And ain't nobody going to put nothing past us when it comes to this Dolph case. We right here, right at the cookie shop, and we never left. Because something went on in the cookie shop. It's too many missing pieces, and all of it happened there. Hernandez Govan is going to give up the cookie shop. The cookie shop should not slide at all. 4th and inches, high alert say. So with that being said, you are watching. We beat you. I'm C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word. You know what I'm saying. I'm here with Dr. E. In the chat, they call the Band-Aid gang. We right here. We got the real angel. Everybody, thank you, EBT. Everybody's talking. Minister Joyce, Mike, all the love, high alert. Cupcake, I'll be studying tomorrow. I'm off early. Boss Babe, thank you for coming back. South Memphis, be here early. Everything, Miss Liz. Meek C, what up, Meek C? Just the gang. Cynthia, thank you for coming through. All the new subscribers. Judge Evie, thank you for putting in work. MFD, you already know what time it is. And just all the love. M. Bradman, thanks for coming in. Darian Gray, you already know, much love to you all the time. And just all the whole Young Dolph sector. We got 35 in the building. If you didn't hit the like button, please hit it before you leave. We will be here until the end of this case with Hernandez Govan. And we're just going to be seeking justice for Dolph. And we're going to keep pushing this hard line. And we're going to keep bringing y'all the evidence. For all the Crime Stoppers, we here. We don't plan on leaving no time soon. Want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Peace and love to you and your family. And with that being said, thank you guys for coming. You are watching We Beat You, the Band-Aid game. Thank you for coming out. Peace.
One love.
Smash that like button, gang, before y'all leave this building. There's the phone. And we're going to think about that phone, gang. I want y'all to think about that phone. Think about what you will see Maurice doing, walking inside of this building, taking his phone in real time, gang. I want y'all to sit back and think about that. Think about what you would see him doing on that camera, gang. Just sit back and think about him walking inside that store and Dolph's body full of blood, and you not paying attention to Dolph, and you trying to get them people out with that bag. We They need to get that bag and that money up out of that store before they got there. Did he wipe his hands off with the sanitizer? I said, damn. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Replay gang, y'all gotta check this video out at the beginning, man. There's a lot of clues, a lot of keys in this video in the beginning, man. I'm gonna put this out later, gang. This is our content, gang. We beat you. But we just started. Much love. Hit that like button. Mr. Joyce, I'm going to see you on my next live tomorrow. Make sure you come up. 10 o'clock, same time, same bad channel, same Band-Aid channel. Make sure you come up. I'm going to bring you up. We're finna shut it down. Band-Aid gang. We beat you. Much love to everybody. I'm going to hold you to it, Minister Joyce. I want to come up. I know you got some good information. I was seeing how you was talking in the chat. Y'all smash that like button. Y'all get in here. Let's get them likes up. We need 50 likes, gang. We need to keep our videos in the algorithms, gang. Cupcake, I'm going to be going through them. I'm finna go through the books. I stopped early, so I'm going to be reading them books. Let's go. Band-Aid gang. Much love to everybody. Long live dog. Shouts out to the whole dog section. And we right here. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. Shouts out to Dr. E. Thank you, gang. Shouts out to the Diamond gang. Shouts out to you too. Thank you guys forever for letting Dog Legacy live on, y'all. We right here.